Good morning, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh, the end of the year is here. Just a week away. It's crazy. If everybody could let me know if they can hear me, it would be very exciting. I haven't done a live, not on Zoom, in a very long time, it feels like. And I want to make sure that I've got everything set up correctly. Good morning, Russ. Merry Christmas Eve. A cat trying to get into an empty bag behind me, or an empty box. One of the two. One of the crazy kitties. Hi, Katie. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. Okay, block. That's enough. Sir, you were insane. Yes. Okay, there you go. He was trying to climb into a very skinny, flat mailer and was trying to get his whole body inside of it. It wasn't working. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Philippa. And Laura and Shelly and Donnell. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. Oh, well, I wasn't facing the camera, so that could totally be a part of part of why. I was cold this morning, Rush. You're not wrong. I was cold this morning for some reason, and now, of course, now that I'm live, I'm like burning up. Like I'm ready to throw off. Hi, Nancy. Did I say hi to Linda? I'm not sure if I said hi to Linda. Hi, Linda. If I didn't say hi. Merry Christmas Eve. It's snowing in Denver. Oh, you guys are having a white Christmas. That's so awesome. And Denver knows how to handle snow, so a white Christmas is good. I have a stepsister that lives in Denver, so she and her family must be enjoying that as well. Oh, you're just having rain on now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I I wonder. So both stepsisters live in Colorado. One in Denver and one in a really really tiny town in the middle of nowhere. Um, and I wonder. I'm actually not sure how close they are to each other. Kit Carson. It's in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if they're getting snow too. It's it rained this morning here in Maryland, but it is now not raining and just cloudy, but not particularly cold. I think it's going to be in the 50s today. Yeah. Ooh, Frosty the Snowman snow, Christmas Eve snow. Oh, so I want to show you guys the other. Hi, Shelly. The other baskets I made. So I showed this one in Vlogmas. This is the one that I did like during Vlogmas. And then the other two, I did this gingham one. The truck wasn't showing up very well. It's in the inside. I have a picture of it. I'll show you. I don't like how it turned out. Hold on a second. Let me show you the picture of what the truck looks like on the inside. I wasn't excited about how the truck turned out, so I kept it just the plaid, like the buffalo check or whatever it's called. So that's what the trucks look like, but it didn't. I don't know. I wasn't as excited about that. Hi, Kelly. Yeah. So I'm kind of okay with keeping it the buffalo plaid on the outside, but have a Christmas tree ornament and a little votive, all the candles, and a Frosty the Snowman mug. Oop, let's go this way. There we go. Now we can see it. Frosty the Snowman mug in this one. And then I think this one is my favorite of the bunch. It might be because it's not round. I like the um, shape of it, the rectangular shape. And also a little frosty mug. I like this icicle-like ornament. And I love the snowflakes. I did the dots all in the inside. I did, oh, let's see if I can do this without having everything come crashing out. I did red snowflakes on the bottom and the white, red snowflakes on white background on the sides. And so, yeah, I think that one's my favorite one of the three. I think I'm going to give that one to my mommy. I think I'm going to do that one. Okay, with it not snowing in Michigan for one more day. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, I really like them, and I mean it is a craft I haven't done since before the kids were born. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Um, oh, hold on a second. Someone's telling me that my sound is really. So excuse the blocked camera for a sec. Up in the mic. ah! But yeah, I haven't done that craft in forever. I'm pretty sure before the kids were born. Definitely before Evan was born. Iffy on the did I stop before 99 or after 99? I'm not really sure. But it was fun to like throw back to some old time crafts. I wanted to do the snow angels too, not the snow angels, the angels and the vintage napkins, like the lace napkins. But I didn't find any that like that wouldn't require a lot of work to do to like get ready. So I decided against that one. But maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start looking earlier so I can prep the napkins and do that next year. That could be a fun one. Yeah, the snowflakes is my favorite one. They all are super cute, and they have different mugs in them and different ornaments. So I tried to individualize them, but I still think the snowflake one's my favorite. So yes, Kelly, I do. In the Vlogmas from this morning is me filling the poinsettia one. I'm filling it, and I show like the inside where I added the flowers on the inside too. And then yesterday's Vlogmas has me actually using the Mod Podge and showing how like I put it together. So it is in Vlogmas 23, day 23. That's the video of it, and they were a lot of fun to do. It was fun. Definitely, I think it would be a super fun craft to do with kids, like with grandbabies or your own babies. It is. It's an opportunity to get messy without any glitter involved, no Play-Doh involved. So, and the Mod Podge is non-toxic, like super safe, cleans up really easily with just water and a sponge. So they can get messy. I will tell you, I was using the sponge brushes because the brushes with bristles they're like so stiff, I guess, that they'll tear the napkins, and that drives me insane. So I was using the sponge ones for like overall coverage, but I use my hands a lot to like really get in, because you do want to like press the napkins into the shape so there are no like holes or air pockets or anything, like so that nothing like pokes through. So you do want to get into it, and I was not able to do that with just the sponge brushes. So I was using my hands a lot, and like a kindergartner, I was having fun peeling that glue on my fingers. I am such a child. I have not grown up. I do not know what's wrong with me. But I was having a good time. But yeah, it was fun. I did, I mean, you could do it all with the gloss, but I did the matte Mod Podge first because I had a 2-pack of Mod Podge. So I did the matte first so I would have enough to do all 3 baskets to lay down just the base layer of napkin color and then use the high gloss to do the finishing application of the napkins. It was a ton of fun. It was a really good time, and I like the high gloss look, like that it's all super shiny and like I don't know, it just gives it a more polished finish, I think. So fun. I think you could do it. Hi, Fallon. How are you doing? Yeah, Mod Podge is so much fun. Oh, you've made cards. Ooh, Kelly, that sounds neat. Hi, Steven. Good morning. Happy holidays. Yeah, I haven't thought about cards. So the baskets was the only thing that I've ever aside from making like mini what is the word I'm looking for? Pinatas. There we go. In an art class, made mini pinatas. But the Mod Podge is pretty much on these baskets is the only thing I've ever really used it for. I'm super intrigued now about using it for cards. But so many different. I'm gonna have to like Google and YouTube, check out YouTube and see what other people are doing with Mod Podge. Hi, Julie from Wisconsin. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so today, Christmas Eve, I'm going to be going down to my mom's. And my sisters and nieces and nephew. Evan and my nephew are the only 2 boys born into the family. My son's best friend I've adopted as one of my own, but naturally born, and he was graduated from high school by the time I say I adopted him. So it's like he was an adult, but Evan and my nephew are the only 2, and so there are 1, 2, 3, girls, chicks, and I'm the oldest of 3 daughters, and so there's a lot of estrogen happening. But we're all gonna get together at my mom's. There will definitely be watching of A Christmas Story because that's like on 24 hours a day on Christmas Eve. I love it so much. I will probably not. We probably won't watch a Christmas Story or the second one because I don't think it was very good. But we'll end up watching something else. We always end up watching movies on Christmas Eve, which is crazy because I'm not a big movie watcher. But we do. We end up watching. I like to watch movies I like over and over and over again, and I'm very bad at watching new movies and taking people's opinions on if they're good or not. Hey, Sean! Merry Christmas Eve! But we're doing a non-traditional Christmas meal. Like my mom's making like a Tuscany stew, and I'm bringing spinach dip with bread, and I'm gonna toast bread slices with garlic butter on top to dip into the Tuscany stew. I'm really looking forward to that. I think one of the sisters is bringing more traditional sides, like everybody has to have green bean casserole. I'm pretty sure that's making an appearance today too. So that's gonna be fun. I like non-traditionally or like non-traditional Christmas meals because we always tend to go so traditional for Thanksgiving when we get together. It's always like turkey, that kind of stuff. Um, Donald's funny. Yeah, Harry Potter movies during the holidays is always a good. That's just a good watch. I don't. I've watched the first Twilight and the last Twilight. I think I have seen the last one all the way through one time, but I just watch from. Um, Generally, I just watch from when they start gathering like their army, and then I like the vision from Alice, and that's pretty much it. That's all I watched for the last one. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I think the meal is gonna be great. My mom has been having a really good time, um, like in her new house. She recently moved out of the house that I really grew up in, from the time I was 5 until 2 years ago. She lived in that house and had the same phone number for all of that time. But she's having a good time in the new place and like trying new things and trying cooking different things and so yeah, and it's a new tradition to have Christmas Eve at my mom's. We used to always have Christmas Eve at my dad's, and then he hightailed it to North Carolina where it's warmer. So we've switched abodes, and now we have Christmas Eve at my mom's. So we're keeping the Christmas Eve uh, tradition alive. Oh my gosh, Fallon, that's adorable. I love that. That's so cute. Oh, that's funny, Russ. Russ was saying, well, you guys are probably reading it. I don't have to read it off to you, but a coworker has the timing set for all of the Lord of the Rings, so the ring hits the lava in Mount Doom at midnight New Year's Eve. That's crazy. The amount of time that had to have gone into that, bonkers, bonkers. Oh, Fallon, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh, that's darling. I love the the whole Harry Potter series. I don't know why. I'm usually so anti um child heroes. I'm just like so annoyed. Like I want to see a haggard mom who's lived life and just has no time for the BS be the chosen one and like just take care of business and just cut everybody down at the knees, like absolutely no time, and like saves the day through snark and sarcasm and a lack of any F's. No more F's to give, and she saves the day because she just doesn't have time for the nonsense. That's a story I want to see. I want to get behind that story. All these coming of age, the chosen one is some child who can't even realize when someone's using them. Oh my god, make it stop. I want to see real. I want to see I want to see myself in these heroes. uh, oh, I bet you're really excited to have them open them. It's awesome. Right? I think that would be. I've fancied myself an author. Maybe that'll be the book that I write that will make me suddenly J.K. Rowling level esque famous without the troublesome homophobia pieces. I think that would be good. I would like that. That would be legit. Too fun. Um, what else? So I am insanely behind in some holiday sewing. So I will probably be up late tonight finishing some sewing that I can't do on the live here because of eyeballs, people watching. But I've got to pound out some stuff. So probably after tomorrow morning, getting breakfast, doing breakfast with the kiddos, I will probably be locking myself in my sewing space and getting things finished because I have got to bind, y'all. I have to bind the table runner to be able to actually give it away to somebody. And I have to finish some, I have to finish a bunch of stuff. So much stuff before I get to head down to Georgia. So I have time limitations. I've got deadlines I need to meet. And then I need to put the final finishing touches on the pattern for our virtual retreat, which has like almost 60 people coming. Are you guys coming? I hope you all are coming. I hope you're going to hang out with us on January 14th for our virtual, Stephanie of Quilting with Stephanie Stitches and I are doing our virtual retreat. It's my first time writing a pattern, so I'll be teaching my own pattern to a lot of first-time FPPers, which is amazing. I'm so excited. And I have more ideas of other FPP patterns to write. Like, I've got it in my head. I'm going to make, there's a whole, like, a whole quilt top that I want to do that is very much based on Lauren, who's my oldest. Their likes in the world of cryptid zoology. I don't know, cryptid stuff. So I'm excited about that, but that doesn't have to be done before the new year. Before I leave for the holiday. Oh, I remember you saying that, Danelle. You said that yesterday morning that you've got to be very on the down low so nobody sees what you're making. Shelly signed up for the virtual retreat. Woo! Oh, I want to be sure that I mention, because I am mind blown and gobsmacked and flabbergasted and all the really cool, like, SAT words that mean shocked. I, this morning, was at 811 subscribers. What? It's insane. So if you're here and you're new, and you don't have to, like, say anything in the chat, because I don't always say things in the chat, and some folks don't want to, and you don't have to. This is a very safe space to just sit back and listen to me talk like a moron for a couple of minutes. But 811, holy cow. I knew, and Russ and I talked about it, we both knew that trying to get to 1,000 was, a lofty goal, right? But what's the point of setting a goal if it's not lofty? Like, if it's just easy to make that goal, what's the point? Like, there's no challenge to that, and I am too competitive for that nonsense. So I knew that trying to make 1,000 by the end of the year was a big ask. But holy cow, have people come through? I am so excited, and I hope that all of the new folks, when they are on lives or they watch the videos, I hope that I'm entertaining, and I hope that they have a good time, and I hope they realize how awesome folks that have been here since the beginning are, and how much of a cool, like, family we've built and we're building through collaborations and through sew-alongs and just through this whole thing. When I started this, January 29th will be the anniversary of the first video I put up. And the first video I put up was a FPP video of legit kits, and it was just my hands. Like I wasn't. It was just like me like sewing and then like ironing things. Like those were my first videos. Um, and oh, those sad little videos, but they're so near and dear to my heart. Yes, thank you. It's crazy. It's very exciting. It's very, very exciting, and I'm beyond ecstatic. But yeah, just to think back to what this started as, and I think I was talking to Sean about this and Stephanie, and I know the Cheetah Suckers, with Ingrid and Patrice and Marianne and Donna. I know that I've talked about my whole goal with this was just to not overthink it, because I overthink so much, and I was just gonna go with the flow and ride the wave and see where it took me. And I became a certified instructor. I have written my own patterns. I have 2 patterns that I've written, but one that's getting ready to go out there. And it's just, it's because of all of you guys. Like, I did these crazy lives, 8-hour lives to get to my goal of finishing legit kits, and you guys were all there with me. So I really hope that the new folks get to see what an amazing group of folks you all are, and enjoy that for a couple of hours on a Sunday, and for other lives with collaborations, that I'm just like the conduit for that relationship and that family to build. And that's kind of an honor to be how we get to spend time together a couple times a week. That's pretty wild. And yeah, it's just been an awesome 2023. There's been crap. Every year has crap, right? That we all have to deal with, and we all have to like make decisions and pivot from what we thought we were going to be doing, and then continue, like just trudge forward. And it's to be able to end the year at a retreat with a bunch of folks that I love, and with a growing community on YouTube. I'm pretty freaking lucky. I'm a lucky chick, and I am excited about 2024 and what we're gonna do, all the new stuff. And I've been yammering, so I'm gonna read some. I'm gonna read some of the stuff that everybody said. 811 folks. It's incredible. It's wild. Oh, and thumbs up too. Yes, thank you all very much. Kelly, did you see? Yeah, during the Vlogmas time, it definitely like got some views out there. And doing yesterday the trunk show with Sean, that was so much fun, and I got to see and meet and now subscribe to other YouTubers. It's just pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Fallon, for sharing that. I appreciate that. Yes, Russ, I do mean that unfortunate things do happen. 40 days and 40 nights of no AC in the middle of summer. Russ has had a year for sure. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Oh, Katie said, I recently sewn a quilt for my boyfriend. He had no idea. Oh, he. Oh, no! Oh, Katie, that would so be something I would do. Because, like Fallon was saying, you're just so excited about it, and it just escapes. Like, there's no filter. There's no trap door to keep things in. It just comes on out. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I love that Sean does the annual trunk shows. I hope he does it again next year, because it really is. Sean's been really good about highlighting people like me, people like Kelly, people like Donnell, like those of us that haven't reached like the the high points. He'll bring us along, and he'll highlight folks that have a really great following, like Fallon and Stephanie and Steven, and just kind of build this whole community himself. He puts a lot of work into that, and it's admirable. Like I'm really proud to say that I know him, and that he has helped me along the way. Like I've had so much help through this whole process, and Sean is definitely one of the ones that has been here to support me, and Steven and Stephanie and Russ and I are like, we're like on the same trajectory of subscribers and everything. It's just cool. Just lucky. Just very, very lucky. I'm gonna get mushy. It's gross. Blah. Oh, Julie, that's a good way to look at it. You definitely saved money. Though I will say that I'm gonna bet that the money that Sean, not Sean, that Russ saved during the 40 days and 40 nights was probably put towards his crazy pup Riley and her antics at daycare. that's that's probably where that savings went. So see, that's there you go. Oh yes, I love Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore. There's a I when I started. So if for those that may not know, I started quilting during the pandemic. So I'm a pandemic baby, a COVID quilter. I don't know, whatever else you want to call it. I started during that time, and um, when I started like researching and looking on YouTube for videos and everything, the algorithm pushes out who everybody thinks about first, like Missouri Star, Fat Quarter Shop, Donna Jordan. Um, but as you start watching the big ones, and YouTube starts realizing, oh, this is something you're interested in, and then it starts showing other people, and you start learning about other techniques. Like I learned about FPP, and so I started searching FPP, and that's how I found Yvette. Um, like then you can start like getting into folks that get you, and you get to be friends with, and that's been a lot of fun. Like I would never expect to be, you know, homies with Jenny Doan, but this corner of the quilty world where I've built up this little family, it's pretty freaking cool. Oh, Kelly, that's cool. You subscribed to 25 new channels. That's neat. And I love that she interviewed you in September. That's a lot of fun. I don't know that. I think I'll leave the interviewing to Sean and to Stephen. I don't know that I don't know. I guess I just feel like I'd be so nervous to interview people that I would just make a fool of myself. I'll leave it to the professionals. Oh, the puff quilt. Yeah, that was a really good one. That was really fun. And somebody did a puff quilt for their pets. And that's a good way to practice doing a puff quilt before you make a big old one. Um, that I'd seen earlier this year. Before so Majestic was talking about it. Yeah, the I mean that the one that she did for the bed. Holy man! I love that she did the Minky. Was it Cuddle or Minky? I can't. Does it? Are they both the same thing? I don't think they're the same thing. I think they're totally different companies. But yeah, Love that. Hey, Tracy. Happy holidays. Glad to see you here. Oh, that's true. Russ had all of those, the window unit and the little like portable unit. I guess those would kind of suck electricity. That's true. It was Minky. Okay, cool. They're both soft, but I think Cuddle is by the company Shannon, which you think I would remember. Um, and I don't know. Is Minky like Band Aid now at this point? Like everything is a Band Aid. Like like even though Band Aid is a specific brand, but every one of those things is now Band Aid. I wonder if so okay, so it was Shannon. So that's Cuddle specifically, but I think Minky has reached that point where it's that's called a thing when I can't remember what it's called. Lauren will be so mad at me, but it's called a thing when it's reached that point where everything is just called that. Oh, fun! Kelly's talking about there's going to be a quilt along with Fallon's Christmas tree pattern. That's awesome. Like Kleenex, yeah! Band Aid, Kleenex, Xerox. No, genocide, that's not the word that at least Lauren has used. I can't remember what it is. Hi, Charlotte! Now I have the word onomatopoeia in my head because I love saying that word. So anytime I'm searching for a word, you know how in like Mary Poppins she says, when you can't think of the word, use supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. When I can't think of the word, onomatopoeia is the word that's running through my head every time. Every time. If I'm trying to get a word and you see me kind of like space out, it's because in my head, on repeat, is onomatopoeia, 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 because it's such a fun word to say. That onomatopoeia is fun to say, and so is sarsaparilla. I'm such a dork. Oh my lord. Like hoovering? What's in hoovering in Great Britain? I don't know. What's Oh, is that just vacuuming, hoovering because of the Hoover? Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I had to take see, onomatopoeia was running through my head. It took me a little moment to figure out hoovering. But yeah, like hoovering. Yeah. That's pretty good. Oh, thingamajig or doohickey. I like thingamajig. Doohickey, whatchamacallit, because I like that candy. Oh, I'm gonna have to text Lauren and see what the word is. Oh, Lauren's already let me know. Proprietary. Oh, don't use a word that I can't pronounce. How do you EPONYMS? What is that? Proprietary eponyms? Eponyms. Oh, okay. Okay. Lauren kills me. Okay, so proprietary eponyms, I think that's the correct way to spell it. But genericide is the colloquial term for when the brand name becomes the generic word. Colloquial. I love it. I have my own Google source at all times. Lauren knows. I don't know, like, if Lauren just studies, like, Trivial Pursuit cards on the down low when I'm not around and I don't know what's happening. But Lauren knows a little bit about everything. And if I have a question about anything, Lauren's who I go to. Oh, thank you, Stephanie! And good morning! Merry Christmas Eve! Thank you so much! Hi, Patty! Oh, okay, people are saying hello and Merry Christmas. Oh, well, look at that! We're learning so much today. We're learning people's favorite words. Another one of my favorite words is flabbergasted because I had a manager use that word about me, like to me, and that I flabbergasted him. And I had never heard that word not used by like a 90-year-old man. And this dude, so I was in my early 20s and he was probably in his early 30s. And he used it and I almost, like he was being so serious and trying to like coach me and, you know, like be serious, be a manager, right? And he used that word and it took every ounce of my being not to start laughing. And I didn't want to make the situation any worse. But when he used that word, it killed me. Flabbergasted. And I'd never had anybody use the word, like, describing me. Although I completely do see that, how I would be flabbergasting. But it was great. And so I like that word too. It's a good word. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I am gonna start wrapping up because I do want to get ready to go to my mom's. We've got you know, some food to pack up to bring down, and when I yeah, just get ready for the Christmas spirit. I'm so excited. Oh, see, my kids are too old for Elf on the Shelf, and no, I never used Krampus. I don't think. But my brother-in-law was Santa, so we did have to call Santa a couple times when they were growing up. Okay, but anyway, I just, again, thank you all so much for spending this very amazing 2023 with me. Welcome to the new folks. Thank you for continuing to hang out with me. To the folks that have been here, like, from the beginning, folks. And I'm very excited for what the new year will bring, and I'm really looking forward to spending 2024 with you all and sharing the ideas that I have, but also getting input from you all about what some fun things would be for 2024. And I'm also really looking forward to a little bit of 2024 being finish some stuff that I've started. I need to finish some things that I've started. So that needs to be a part of 2024, and I've heard a couple of other folks talking about that, of like finishing up some whips and UFOs. Hi, Sally. Hi, Candace and Elizabeth. Everybody have such a wonderful holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope you and your family, if you have family near or friends that have become family, have a wonderful time tomorrow. Be safe, be careful. Driving on the holidays always wigs me out, so be very careful. And I look forward to my last Vlogmas tomorrow morning to end Vlogmas and just say Merry Christmas to everyone. And then I'm sure that I'll see you all from Georgia. I'm leaving on the 27th, and I'm sure I'll see you from there, and we'll ring in the new year together. But yeah, thank you everybody so very much, again, Merry Christmas and be safe. And we'll see you in the new year. Bye, everybody.